Greetings, this is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com, here at Envestnet's Elevate Summit in Denver. And we're fortunate enough today to have Bill Crager, who is the co-founder and CEO at Envestnet. Welcome, Bill.
Fred, thank you for being here.
Thank
It's awesome.
you. So, Bill, experts are predicting that we're going to see an explosion of small startup plans due to Secure 2.0 tax credits and the state mandates and PEPs and things like that. Why should advisors, whether they specialize in 401k and retirement or the wealth managers that might have a few, why should they be paying attention to this?
Retirement is the big question. Like if you spend time in Washington or you spend time around the industry, how do we solve the retirement issue? And I think what's happening is you're getting more fertile ground for serving the retirement space, and that's happening legislatively, it's happening, corporate strategy. We believe that advisors are serving many of those small and medium business owners. And we do a scan through all of our 18 million households that we're serving from a wealth standpoint. Okay, there's a big percentage of that are business owners. How do we connect the parts? How do we get from that business owner to his employees? And that's really a way that we believe that more and more advisors can help advise that small and medium business owner on not just their own personal wealth, but how do they provide benefit to their clients,
and so
their customers. We
have that with the plans and the starting and the business owners, but what's also happening is the convergence for the participants,
yes,
right?
That's
where
correct.
They're starting to see wealth and retirement and benefits are all coming together. It seems like the workplace is there. Why is that important, and how can advisors take advantage of that?
Yeah, and like I just said, so serving that business owner is great for an advisor, but they have folks working for them, and they're to serve the ability to serve that individual and that business's employees is a tremendous opportunity for advisors, and it's such a massive benefit for the employee, the participant. For many, income is their pay and how they retire in the workplace is the fundamental foundational piece of their financial health and financial wellness. They don't have access to that financial advisor in many cases. They don't have the information that they need at their fingertips to better serve their financial lives. Our vision is to connect a lot of that Envestnet ecosystem back through to the participant, the 401k, but beyond that, so that they can live a more connected, intelligent financial life.
So they have unique access. They also have the trust from the business owner saying, hey, we picked this advisor and you should trust them.
That's correct, and I think that's the network effect, right? And it really is a way an advisor can expand considerably with scale to reach more and more people through services that are digitally oriented. And then when that individual has a need and needs somebody to talk to, that trust relationship, they raise their hand and say, I want to meet with you, the advisor.
You can't just do it when the event happens. You have to create that relationship.
And that relationship can be built more and more digitally, and so that is important. But at the end of the day, when these life decisions happen for that participant and there's a big decision to be made, you have to talk to somebody.
So it seems like Envestnet is sort of redoubling and refocusing on the 401k world, which is a bit of a niche, but it's growing. Why is that, and what role do you see Envestnet helping advisors?
We fundamentally believe that advice matters, and we believe that access matters. And when you look at the wealth market today, you're serving the high net worth or the very affluent. But the challenge, the retirement challenge, is happening throughout the demographic, and is particularly acute at the lower income or emerging income level. So we think foundationally that 401k and that retirement plan is the starting point, but that by connecting and creating greater financial awareness and connectivity, you can live a healthier financial life. Look, first account that Envestnet ever opened was $1 million check that came in the mail in an envelope. Today we're opening $500 accounts. Accessibility is everything. And if you connect that to the idea of the contributions that are happening in a 401k plan, that is access.
Right. And so how do you play? How does Envestnet help this whole ecosystem? Because we need this convergence happening.
Yeah, it is that connectivity because we have such a position in the advice space. So that first and foremost, we're creating that outlet. Secondly, we're really good at data. And I think data is a driver and a power source, and that data source that can speak to the retirement space and also speak to the wealth space, and connecting those two, I think is really meaningful, and maybe we're uniquely positioned to do it. So to me, that's an area of concentration, and we're leaned in. As you know, Fred, we really have built a good business in our Envestnet retirement solutions, but we wanted to bring it closer to the core, and that's what we're doing. We're leaned into that.
Right, you're converging. The convergence is happening in your business.
That's correct. Yeah, and it's hard work, but it's necessary work, and it's an unlock. It really is.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time today, and thanks for having us at your wonderful conference here in Denver.
It's great to have you, Fred. Always good to see you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thanks for watching wealthmanagement.com.